Welcome back to the channel. Today we have Gasperini's 3-4-1-2 from his obvious time at Atalanta. He has been there for a long time. He tends to play a 3-4-3, 3-4-2-1. Today I'm focusing on the 3-4-1-2. This is inspired by the Footballing Brain Spice Up Your Safe Pack. I'll leave a link below how you can get your hands on one, and you can use my cheeky wee discount code. I was given Atalanta, so I thought we'll try out a Gasperini tactic. Today we're trying to, obviously with Atalanta, Manchester City and Hoffenheim over in the Bundesliga, so we'll get straight into the results right now. So here we are over in Serie A at Atalanta, and as you can see, we've unfortunately finished runners-up in the Italian Super Cup, losing 1-0 to Juventus. Unfortunately in the UEFA Super Cup, we've also lost 1-0 to Real Madrid. But in Serie A, we have finished second, 3 points behind Juventus. A little bit disappointing, but second still a great achievement. And unfortunately, though, we did lose out in the Champions League group stage in this first season. And if we take a look at the Serie A in full, we can see we finished second, obviously 24 wins, 7 draws, 7 losses, goal difference of 44, so a really good season all round. If we look at the team overview, we scored the most goals. We scored 81 goals, 10 more than Milan, who were the second highest scorers. And then Juventus scored 62. We scored 90 more goals, but just couldn't get it over the line. But second place finish is phenomenal for Atalanta. If I actually take a look, I will see what their kind of best finishes have been. If we go here, look at domestic leagues, it is their best finish in a long time. That was in Serie B. Have they ever actually won the league? That's a good question. They have never won Serie A. So, wasn't really expected to. In terms of points, we get 79. That is the highest they've ever done Serie A. We have beaten their record in Serie A. That is absolutely phenomenal in my eyes. What I'll do now is I'll show you the key players in this tactic. For Atalanta, you can see Zaniolo, De Catalari and Scamacca, 20 goals, 16 goals, 15 goals, absolutely crucial players. And as expected, the two wing backs, you'll see that shortly, Bellanova and Ruggeri with 16 and 12 assists respectively. Absolutely phenomenal start to this experiment. 3 second places, 3 runners-up medals, but you know what? As an Atalanta fan, I would take that. If you're an Atalanta fan yourself, please let me know if you would take this. Next up, we're going to go over to Manchester City and see how a dominant side fares with the Gasperini tactic. And here we have it with the Gasperini 3-4-1-2. We have won the Community Shield. We have managed to beat Manchester United 4-3 in that final. Carabao Cup, we have managed to beat Arsenal 2-1 the final. Unfortunately lost out to Tottenham in the FA Cup, but we have won the Champions League against PSG on penalties. Absolutely phenomenal. And in the Premier League, as you can see, we have finished 11 points clear of Liverpool to win the league yet again. With a record of 29 wins, 5 draws, 4 losses, massive goal difference of 101. If we take a look, we can see we scored 142 goals with this tactic, while conceding 41, maybe a bit more than I would like, but we have scored 142 goals. As you would imagine, we'll take a look here and we can see Erling Haaland has scored 87 goals and assisted 14 times. De Bruyne obviously playing in just behind the striker, 18 goals, 25 assists, absolutely phenomenal season for him. If we look at the wing backs, we will be able to see again Kyle Walker with 26 assists from wing back. Bernardo Silva looks like he might have been playing that wing back role. It does say here left back, so he looks like he has been playing that role. Rico Lewis as well, 12 assists for him there. If we take a look actually at the data hub here, we will see we have scored 3.74 goals per game from an expected 3.06. So an absolutely phenomenal season. Haaland has done the business for us, and as you have seen, the wing backs have provided so many assists. So lastly, we will go to Hoffenheim and see how a team kind of expect to finish mid-table, lower half in the Bundesliga fare with the Gasperini tactic. So for Hoffenheim here, we're knocked out in the DFB Pokal in the third round by RB Leipzig. Round of 16 exit in the Conference League to Chelsea, and we have managed to finish 7th in the Bundesliga. I think 7th to 9th was kind of where they were predicted. We had 13 wins, 9 draws, 12 losses to finish on 48 points. Only 11 points off Champions League, so, you know, not great, although it does look close here. 3 teams and 48 points, that is quite impressive that we managed to finish top there. In terms of goals, we scored 60 goals, the third top goal scorers in the league, but I have a feeling it will be goals conceded where we have kind of slipped here. If we take a look, in terms of goals conceded, we conceded 57 compared to 60 we scored, so not great. In terms of key players, we can see, if we'd actually take a closer look, we can see Kadra back here, the right wing back, with 12 assists and 5 goals, really good season for him, and obviously Andrej Kramaric, 22 goals, 12 assists. So not as well for Hoffenheim, but I would say overall a very good tactic. It's done what it expected to with Hoffenheim. Atalanta's overachieved, and Manchester City just continued to be that absolute powerhouse we all know and expect them to be. So I'll go back over to Atalanta in Italy and see exactly how this tactic plays out in Football Manager. So here we are, this is Gasperini's 3-4-1-2 according to the Flying Scotsman. As you can see, it is the 3-4-1-2 shape. We'll run through it now. We have it on a positive mentality. In possession, we are attacking fairly wide. We're overlapping on the left and on the right, playing it out with defence. We've got shorter passing directness, we've got the slightly higher tempo, and we're being more expressive. In the transition, we're counter-pressing, we're countering, we're distributing to the flanks. That's why you've seen the high assist numbers from all the wing-backs we've seen. These players are phenomenal in this tactic. And out of possession, we're playing with the mid-block and the higher defensive line. We're kind of compressing the middle of the pitch there. And we are triggering the press more often, and we are staying on our feet. In terms of the player roles now, we've got a sweeper, keeper and support with passes shorter as his only additional instruction. 3 at the back, we have 2 ball-playing defenders, left and right, both with dribble more, both set to defend. We have the central defender as a stopper with tackle harder and mark tighter. Stopper will kind of push up a bit more to, make those blocks before they get too close to our box. Wing-backs and attack, both on left and right, both cross more often, both stay wider. So these two are going to spread the width of the pitch left and right. They're going to spread it right to the outside, and they're going to just bomb up and down, which is why you've seen so many assists from them. Deep line playmaker and defend set to tackle harder. Mazzalo and support just set to his standard in the middle there. Trequartista, obviously we saw Kevin De Bruyne do phenomenally in this role. On attack, just set to his standard instructions, and the pressing forward on attack, again just set to his standard instructions, and the advance forward on attack on the right hand side with shoot more often. So we have it, that is the Flying Scotsman's iteration of Gasperini's 3-4-1-2 tactic during his time at Atalanta. As always, please remember to leave a like on the video, comment down below what other tactics you would like to see during FM24, and as always, have a great day, and I'll see you next time. So a little bit different today, I've got the Footballing Brains Spice Up Your Safe Pack. You can either get it with a shirt or you can get it without. I went without. I'll show you exactly what you get inside these packs. So first of all, you get your notebook. If you're like me, you like writing everything down, you can write down your pre-season predictions, you can write down your transfer targets, everything like that. Brilliant me thing, especially if you're like me and you like writing everything down. You get your challenges here, so safe hands, rotate your goalkeeper every single game. Not going to be great, not going to be something I do myself. This is perfect for Zealand, this one. Sign at least 3 players on loan and ensure they all start at least 10 times a season. Zealand would be all over that, no doubt about it. And the one that's probably the easiest one, which is why it's difficult easy. Captain sacrifice. Sell your captain as soon as you start the save, so therefore, see you later. Next up we have the match attacks. So you open up the pack, you need to sign 2 players within this pack within the first 2 seasons. Absolutely brilliant, nice wee game changer. And last but not least, we have the team reveal. Alright Gaffer, so let's see, I'll let you see first who we're going to get. We are going to get Atalanta over in Serie A. So I'll be managing Atalanta in an upcoming video. As always, if you want to get your hands on this, whether you need a final save for FM24, you've not decided your FM25 save yet, if you look at the showcase down below or you use my discount code in the link below, you can get a nice free discount. Let me know down below if you order through my link, and also let me know what team you get in your Spice Up Your Save pack. Thanks to the Footballing Brain again, and let me know.